Be me, 29-year-old female, work as relationship coach and dating consultant. Always been feminist, believe in empowering people to find healthy relationships. Built successful business helping clients improve their dating lives. Mostly work with women, but recently getting more male clients. Men seem different from female clients in unexpected ways. Women come seeking confidence and strategy for finding better partners. Men come seeming defeated before we even start first session. I just want to know if it's even worth trying anymore. Not typical dating anxiety, more like existential resignation. Decide to research what's happening with modern male dating experience. Start by surveying my male clients about their biggest dating challenges. Expect to hear about approach anxiety or conversation skills. Instead, get responses that completely surprise me. Women seem angry at men before we even meet. Every interaction feels like I'm being tested for criminal behavior. Dating apps make me feel like defective product nobody wants. Realize these aren't confidence issues but systemic problems. Create anonymous questionnaire for broader male demographic. Post on various forums and social media to gather data. Over 500 responses from men aged 22-45 across different backgrounds. Results challenge everything I thought I knew about dating struggles. Top complaint isn't rejection or performance anxiety. It's feeling like dating has become adversarial rather than collaborative. Women treat first dates like job interviews where I'm unqualified candidate. Men describing elaborate screening processes and hostile interrogations. Dates focused on eliminating red flags rather than finding compatibility. Decide to experience male dating perspective firsthand. Create fake male profile on dating apps using average-looking guy photos. Write genuine, thoughtful bio, highlighting personality and interests. Results are shocking compared to female dating experience. Match rate under 3% despite putting effort into profile quality. Women who do match rarely respond to opening messages. Conversations that do start often die within few exchanges. Realize that male dating experience is completely different ecosystem. Women have abundance of options while men face constant scarcity. Creates completely different psychological dynamic around dating. Interview male friends who've given up on dating entirely. Expected to find bitter misogynists angry at women. Instead, find exhausted men who've calculated cost-benefit ratios. I spent 2 years on dating apps, went on maybe 8 dates. Spent thousands of dollars, countless hours for mostly rejection. These aren't lazy men avoiding effort. They're strategic quitters. Concluded that return on investment isn't worth continued participation. Attend speed dating event as observer to study interactions. Watch women immediately eliminate men for arbitrary physical characteristics. Height, hairline, clothing. Choices all disqualifying within seconds. Men seem aware of this harsh filtering and become defensive. Conversations feel like rapid-fire interrogations rather than getting acquainted. Women asking about income, career prospects, relationship history. Men answering carefully, trying to avoid elimination triggers. Realize that modern dating has become dehumanizing evaluation process. Speak with male dating coach to get professional perspective. He's seen dramatic changes in industry over past decade. Men used to want help with confidence in approaching women. Now they want help deciding whether dating is worth pursuing at all. Describes clients who've been psychologically damaged by dating experiences. Years of rejection and criticism creating actual trauma responses. Some develop social anxiety specifically around romantic interactions. Men choosing therapy to heal from dating rather than improve at it. Research online communities where men discuss dating withdrawal. Expect to find toxic attitudes and women bashing. Instead, find support groups for men processing relationship trauma. Detailed discussions about emotional recovery and self-worth. Rebuilding. Men encouraging each other to find fulfillment outside romantic relationships. Not anger toward women, but genuine concern for male mental health. Interview divorced men about their perspective on dating market. Dating after divorce feels like entering hostile foreign country. Explain how family court experiences change their risk assessment. Men who lost children and assets now view relationships as potential traps. Why would I give someone legal power to destroy me again? Dating feels like voluntary vulnerability to financial and emotional abuse. Even good women seen as risky because legal system favors females. Speak with college men about campus dating culture. Discover that hookup culture isn't liberating for average males. Only top guys get casual sex, rest of us get nothing. Dating apps created winner-take-all sexual marketplace. Small percentage of men have access to multiple women. Majority of men completely excluded from romantic opportunities. Creates resentment, but also resignation among excluded males. Attend feminist discussion group to share findings about male dating crisis. Expect supportive response to data about struggling men. Instead, get hostile reaction and dismissal of research. Men just need to try harder and stop being entitled. Women don't owe men relationships or sex. Complete refusal to acknowledge that system might be broken. Any suggestion that men face legitimate challenges met with accusations. Realize that feminism has blind spot regarding male romantic struggles. Interview mental health professionals about male clients. Therapists report increase in young men seeking help for dating-related depression. They come in feeling fundamentally unlovable and worthless. Years of rejection on dating apps creating serious self-esteem damage. Men developing body dysmorphia and social anxiety from constant criticism. Some have never had positive romantic interaction with women. Entire generation of men growing up without basic relationship experiences. Creates psychological development problems extending beyond dating. Speak with men who've hired professional matchmakers. Even expensive personalized services struggle with modern dating realities. Matchmaker told me I needed to lower expectations significantly. Women's standards have inflated beyond what most men can provide. Height, income, appearance, social status requirements eliminating majority. I'm successful engineer, but apparently not good enough for anyone. Professional services can't solve systematic market imbalances. Research international dating trends and cross-cultural perspectives. American men increasingly looking overseas for romantic opportunities. Foreign women seem more interested in actual relationships. Domestic dating market so hostile that men seeking alternatives abroad. Women from traditional cultures appreciate qualities American women dismiss. Creates brain drain where successful men leave domestic dating pool. Attend relationship seminar focused on declining marriage rates. Presenter blames male commitment phobia and fear of responsibility. Data shows opposite pattern. Men want relationships, but women unavailable. Marriage rates dropping because women increasingly choosing to stay single. Men facing reality that long-term partnership may not be option. Seminar completely misdiagnoses problem by ignoring male perspective. Survey men about their ideal relationship goals and desires. Responses reveal deep desire for companionship and emotional connection. I just want someone who actually likes spending time with me. Tired of feeling like burden or inconvenience to women I date. Men aren't avoiding commitment, they're avoiding mistreatment. Want relationships where they feel valued rather than merely tolerated. Current dating culture makes men feel like annoying obstacles to female happiness. Interview older men about changes they've observed over decades. Women used to seem happy to meet decent guy. Now they act like every man is disappointing compromise. Describes shift from collaborative partner seeking to hostile evaluation. Dating transformed from mutual attraction to female audition process. Men adapted by withdrawing rather than continuously failing auditions. Create presentation about male dating crisis for professional conferences. Colleagues in relationship industry resistant to acknowledging data. Focusing on male problems takes attention away from female empowerment. Academic and professional communities invested in female victimhood narrative. Male struggles dismissed as backlash against female progress. 6 months of research reveals systematic breakdown in romantic marketplace. not caused by male deficiency or unwillingness to commit. Result of cultural and technological changes creating impossible standards. Men making rational decision to opt out of hostile dating environment. Women frustrated by lack of male attention don't understand root causes. Dating apps, feminism, and economic changes created perfect storm. Eliminated traditional courtship while providing no viable replacement. Both genders suffering, but only female perspective receives validation. Begin incorporating male dating crisis into relationship coaching practice. Help female clients understand why quality men seem unavailable. Explain how their own screening processes might eliminate good prospects. Teach communication skills that don't trigger male defensive responses. Lose some female clients who don't want to accommodate male perspectives. Industry colleagues criticize me for pandering to male fragility. But helping both genders understand each other improves outcomes. Start working with male clients on rebuilding dating confidence. Focus on helping them navigate hostile environment rather than avoiding it. Teach strategies for dealing with rejection and maintaining self-worth. Coordinate with therapists specializing in male relationship trauma. Realize that dating crisis affects everyone, but men bear disproportionate burden. Women have options and social support. Men face isolation and criticism. System broken for everyone, but only male suffering remains invisible. Learned that modern dating market systematically excludes average men, not through active discrimination, but through structural changes. Result is generation of lonely, frustrated people on all sides. Need honest conversation about how to rebuild functional dating culture.